Alright, hi guys. Today I'll be making a video about dressing candles. Um, so today's video, like I said, is about dressing candles. I just said that. And just to show you what you guys, I'm talking about dressing 7-day glass candles. And there's a specific process that I go through when I dress candles. It usually starts with the smudging and the cleansing of the candles, and that is done by way of Florida water. And so what I have here is a rag that I have dipped slightly in Florida water. I have to be a little bit conservative with the Florida water because I don't have a whole lot left. And what I do is I take it and I take the candle and I go in a downward motion off the candle, cleansing the negative energy off. I like to the type of candle that we will be dressing today is a personal power candle, just for you, and based off of your astrology sign. And I had the book. This is the book. I'm going off of the astrological sign from the new revised Master Book of Candle Burning. So we just want to cleanse that off. And I just keep doing this until it feels like it's done. Just, every time I do one of these how-to videos, I feel like I'm like a chef on Food Network. Just, go with the flow. That should be good. And another thing that I do here is, and if you can see that, yes you can, I've poked 3 holes into it. And something else that I would do is I sage them after I put the holes on them. And what you do is you allow the smoke to flow up into the rim of the glass and into those holes, cleansing the candle and the inside of the wax and all of that too. So another thing that you want, and I don't know about if this candle has it. Another thing that you want to be kind of weary of is that some of these candles, all these candles actually have been poked with holes, but some of these candles, if you buy them from the spiritual stores, and I think I talk about this a lot, they'll have gunk stuck to the top of them. They'll have dust, or they'll have just a buildup of dust on the top of them, and it looks really nasty. What you also would do is you would take this rag, or the rag that has the Florida water, or whatever you have that has Florida water in it. You would go inside the rim of the glass, and you would do that, and you would cleanse off the top of that, and then you would put the holes in it. Then sage from the sage the candle and sage in the holes, and let all that happen. So this is a personal power candle, and we are going off of the color green. Like we're using the color green as my astral candle color. In the book, they actually in this book, the author Henry Gamich, me and my godmother go back and forth about how to pronounce that name, but he suggests the primary color for Leo candle burning, I'm a Leo, is green, and the secondary color is red. I personally do not agree with either of those. I personally like to use yellows and oranges, and so I also have an Our Lady of San Juan de los Lagos, excuse me, and this is the typical kind of candle that you will see burned for Oshun. And you guys know how much I love Oshun, so I have one of these too, and it's been more so dressed for Oshun, but I will do the prayer and then write my petitions on a piece of paper and place that under the candle for Oshun. But this candle is actually just dressed just to have something on the altar to represent me and to represent some things that I'm working for. So the way that I always start these candles is by writing my name on the glass. You write either your full name or the name that you like to be called in your business setting. So like not everybody likes their name, so they just use a different name, and that's fine. Use whatever you feel connected to. Some people use these candles as connection candles to really get a connection to a person, and they put social security numbers and they put birth dates and lots of information on these candles. I really don't think that all of that is needed. I just think that a birthday and maybe an astrological sign is needed, and that's really all that really matters. And then from there you start to put your petitions, or your petitions or goals that you're working towards in your current state of life. So if you're doing this on your own, you might you might put down, I'm working towards money, I'm working towards success in my job, success in my business. Next thing you might do is put down another goal that you have, and you can list as many as you want on here. You can list as many or as few as you want, and then I would say a prayer over this candle. Now you could either do a prayer that comes straight from your heart, or you could use a Psalms. Traditionally, I would use Psalms 23 to bless a candle like this in general. And once the candle, this is a candle that has not been oiled, has not been dressed. It's just cleansed. But typically when a candle is dressed, it should come out looking like this. This candle is fully oiled and dressed and herbed, or it will come out looking like she does. All the herbs are powdered, everything is well spread and well dispersed into the candle. And be careful when you do herb these candles, because you will notice that this one has a finer powder, and I did add a little bit more extra. I did add a little extra herb to this one because of the fact that it was a finer powder. Whereas compared to this one, I was very slacking because of the fact that it is heavy on the whole herb section, and we don't want a whole lot of whole herb to affect the burn of the candle or start a fire. Practice safe candle burning. If you do leave these burning, leave them burning in a bowl of water, or in a vase of water, or in the bathtub. I know that's where a lot of people burn their candles. And if you are one of those people that do put out the candles when you're not burning them, or when you're not working them specifically, just be aware that will make it a little bit harder to read the glass when it comes to things like interpreting the candles and interpreting the signs. And maybe something I would suggest is using pillar candles instead of glass candles, just so you can get a different read off of those, and maybe even get a better type of read off of the type of work that you're doing. And so the thing that you would do with that is that you would take a pillar candle, and you would it makes basically the same thing. You inscribe into each section of the candle, or you inscribe into the candle what you're trying to succeed at, or what you're trying to obtain. And as that candle burns and the wax melts off that candle, try to read it and try to figure out what it is saying. But I do like 7-day candles. 7-day candles are a great way of setting a devotion. And me and my godmother, we just did a hoodoo Q&A last night about 7 knob candles compared to 7-day candles. And 7 knob candles are very useful. They're very good for meditative states. But I feel like when it comes to interpreting, understanding spirits, and having a constant working going, I feel like the 7-day candles are better, because you just light them, let them burn, let them go, let them go, let them go. And, it's just a constant type of thing instead of a start, restart, focus intent, start, okay, meditate on the intent for a while, stop, and then keep going. But I like these because when it comes to things like putting seals under them and putting petitions under them, it's sort of like I've said the prayer once, and now this flame represents my constant thought on the prayer, and when the candle is done, the manifestation of my prayer is guaranteed. So yes, so that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. For those of you that have been coming to the Hoodoo Q&As, thank you so much for that. And we'll be having another one on crystals, and we'll be talking about that very soon. I think that's going to be amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And it's been a while since I made a video, so I think I forgot how to end one. But I'm just going to say ashe, ashe, ashe. Thank you guys so much. Bye.